Baki actually slept in the same bed as Maria in front of more than 4,000 criminals. Oliva was extremely enraged when he saw this scene. However, Kaiba seized the opportunity to launch an attack on Oliva. He struck and pierced Oliva's eardrum with his palm. Kaiba plucked out several of his hairs and attempted to damage Oliva's cochlea. Just as Kaiba thought he had the upper hand, Oliva grabbed his wrist. The powerful grip forced Kaiba to loosen his hand. Oliva threw a punch, and in the next instant, Kaiba flew out like a kite with a broken string. This was the strength of the strongest fighter in the United States. With just one move, he rendered Kaiba unconscious. Baki was full of admiration for his power and expressed his gratitude to Maria, because he had lain in Maria's arms just to stir up Oliva's fighting spirit. The aloof Maria blushed slightly. When Oliva saw this, he bowed deeply to Baki, as he hadn't seen Maria this happy for a long time. The more than 4,000 prisoners present all shouted Oliva's name simultaneously. But at that moment, the song of the pirates suddenly sounded in the square. Everyone followed the sound and saw that the fallen Kaiba stood up once again. Kaiba, the king of the pirates, smeared dirt on his face and completed the ritual of making a grimace. He rushed towards Oliva madly and kicked him into the air. Oliva, who fell to the ground, was motionless. The prisoners shouted Kaiba's name again. Oliva leaped up from the ground. He decided not to hold back any longer. In the face of Kaiba's attack, with just one move, he knocked Kaiba unconscious again. Just when Kaiba was about to give up, he thought of his companions who had fought alongside him. Kaiba reignited his fighting spirit and felt that he was full of strength. Oliva was also the same. He slowly raised his arm, his heart began to beat violently, and the blood vessels on his body became clearly visible. Beneath this terrifying physique was hidden the power to destroy everything. His aura distorted the surrounding air, but Kaiba wasn't afraid, because he also had a secret weapon. As long as his feet touched the ground, he could draw power from the Earth's core, which was 6,359 kilometers away from the surface. He punched Oliva, and the entire arena was shrouded in a strong white light. When the light faded, only Kaiba was left standing on the field. The crowd cheered wildly for him. The President of the United States even came here to beg for his forgiveness. Even Yujiro Hanma, the strongest creature on the surface, came here and claimed that he himself couldn't resist this move. He was ready to give the title of the strongest in the world to Kaiba. The next second, Kaiba realized that everything was an illusion. In reality, he had already been knocked unconscious by Oliva. There was no doubt that in this confrontation, Oliva was the ultimate winner. He was the true king of the prison and the freest man in the world. However, Baki didn't agree with this statement and decided to challenge Oliva. Stay tuned for more updates.